The sun is already burning the horizon when the small band of Australopithecus afrensis moves through the tall grass. Shadows stretch long across the savanna, gaunt with hunger. The rains have not come for many moons. Land has hardened to dust. The tribe presses forward. 7 adults, 2 nursing mothers, 3 fragile young clinging to their kin. At the front, a female grips a sharp-edged stone. She is the watcher, the scout who reads the earth for signs of water, roots, and danger. She pauses at a patch of disturbed soil. With careful fingers, she digs prize and uncovers the white meat of a tuber. A low call vibrates from her throat. Others gather, scraping and splitting the bitter starch that will fuel the next hours. But this is no feast. Only survival, only a spark to keep their legs moving. First threat, the air trembles. A ripple passes through the herd of antelope in the distance, scattering them into dust clouds. Hominins freeze. Their wide eyes track the grass that moves against the wind. From the cover emerges a giant saber-toothed cat, its fangs like ivory daggers, its shoulders rippling with power. Others clutch their young close. The males and elder females step forward, puffing their chests, raising sticks, clattering stones together. The air fills with guttural cries, a wall of defiance. The cat lowers itself, tail twitching, glowing yellow with hunger. For long heartbeats, time hangs on a knife's edge. Then, with sudden violence, the predator lunges. Nick tears the group apart. One of the younger males hurls his stone, striking the beast on the snout. The cat recoils, not defeated, startled. In that heartbeat of hesitation, the tribe surges into a nearby grove of thorn trees, scrambling up low branches, touching bark with desperate hands. The saber-tooth circles, snarling. The thorns hold it at bay. From the treetops, hominins cling together, trembling, their breaths rag. Hunger still gnaws, but now terror coils inside them as well. It is not theirs. It belongs to the beasts. The sun climbs higher. Heat crushes the earth. When the predator finally stalks away, the tribe descends. They move again, driven by thirst. Their search leads them to a dry river, cracked like old bone. Children cry softly, their lips parched. One of the elder females digs with frantic hands, scraping into the earth until damp sand appears. The group gathers, sucking moisture from leaves, dipped in the wet grit, sharing what little relief they can draw. It is not enough. They must find true water, or none will last. March along the dry channel, following the ghost of water's path. Hours pass. Vultures wail above, shadows circling, and stretches endless. Then, the faint smell of mud, the gleam of green reeds. The river still breathes in a hidden bend. Rush forward. Relief floods them as they drink deeply, splashing their faces, letting the young wade and stumble. Joy blinds them. They do not notice the massive shape rising from the water's edge. A giant crocodile, armored and ancient, explodes from the shallows. Its jaws snap shut on the leg of a young male, dragging him down in a surge of foam and blood. Screams shatter the air. The others leap back, stones and sticks flying. The beast thrashes, hauling its prey toward deeper water. Tribe fights. They leap into the shallows, striking, stabbing with sharpened wood. Another beats the crocodile's eye with a heavy stone. The beast roars, loosens its grip, and vanishes beneath the surface, leaving the water dark with blood. The young male lies gasping, leg torn open. The group gathers close. The female presses leaves into the wound, binding it with strands of fiber. They huddle around him, protectors and mourners both. Has been bought at terrible cost, but still, life remains. As the sun begins to sink, painting the sky with fire, the tribe retreats into a limestone cave at the edge of the savanna. Inside, the coolness embraces them. They gather roots, nuts, fruits found along the river. 2 males split stones, crafting fresh edges for tools and weapons. Sparks leap as rock strikes rock. Soon a small fire crackles, its smoke curling into the night. The wounded youth lies near the flames, tended with chewed herbs pressed into his wound. The others eat in silence, their wide eyes fixed on the dark cave mouth to the night sounds. Hyenas cackling, elephants rumbling, distant roars of lions. The world beyond is merciless. Inside the circle of firelight, there is a fragile shield, a fragile unity. In the deepest night, the saber-toothed cat returns, drawn by the scent of blood. It prowls at the cave entrance, eyes glinting with reflected firelight. Its growl shakes the stone. The tribe rises as one. Mothers shove the children deeper into the shadows. The strongest grasp sharpened sticks, firebrands, stones ready for war. The beast lunges into the cave. Firebrands slash the dark, flung into its face. Sticks jab, stones hammer. Cat swipes, scattering bodies, claws tearing flesh. One elder male falls beneath its weight, silence swallowing his breath. The tribe does not break. They swarm with primal fury, a storm of shrieks and strikes. A firebrand jams against the cat's muzzle, tearing hair. Another stick drives deep into its flank. The predator writhes, roars, and at last retreats, limping into the night. The tribe, bloodied but alive. They gather around the fallen elder, touching his still form. Grief presses heavy. Beneath it is triumph. They stood against death, and death retreated. As dawn breaks, light spills into the cave. Wounded youth still breathes, though weakly. The children stir, reaching for their mothers. The tribe rises, weary, scarred, broken. They carry their fallen elder out to the savanna, laying him beneath the rising sun. Then, together, they move on. Death is endless, the dangers without number, yet they carry fire, tools, food, and above all, each other. That night, darkness comes again. They sit around the flames. The children's laughter cracks the silence, fragile thread of joy in a brutal world. In the circle of firelight, a legend is born that even against giant predators, against thirst and hunger, they endure. Life 6.2 million years ago was a struggle, but it was also the spark of something eternal.